Brace yourself, because the frame rate gets real bad.
Oh, no.
I spent a few hours building this out, and I can't tell you how high you can build something, because I never got there, but I can tell you that it can go at least this high. It kind of eclipses the space element.
Yo, what's up, honkers? You might notice I have a little bit of a different model. You might have seen it around already. This is a customizable model made by Suika. Let me know if you like this model or not in the comments down below. Personally, I really like it because of the tracking is a lot better, and I can do better reactions this way. That, and it doesn't really hurt to look at, does it? Anyways, today we're going to be checking out Let's Game It Out playing Satisfactory, so make sure you go over to their channel and give them some love. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little confused on why some of you wanted me to watch this for a little bit, but we ended up getting there. So today's secret word is complicated, so I know you didn't skip the intro. Be on the lookout for Squackle. Whoever finds him first will be pinned in the comments. All right, let's not be efficient.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Game It Out.
Hello.
I am Josh, and today we are checking out Satisfactory.
Hi,
Coffee
Josh.
Stain Studios, thank you so much for the key. So this is kind of a like factory building assembly line kind of game. I think the first thing we're gonna try and do is just discover the game together, understand how it works, and then we'll do the thing that we always do where we try to play the game not exactly as intended.
What do you
let's
mean?
get right into it. New game, session name. Probably a mistake.
What does he mean by that? What did you guys want me to watch? Probably not as intended. I don't. Okay.
We appear to be in space. And just like every factory job starts, you get dropped out of orbit onto a planet. Hope I can breathe. I'll be taking this flashlight with me. Hold it as awkward as possible. Okay, so we got our scanny gun where we
Being
just
able to
hit
breathe
a button
probably
on
helps.
it and it scans. We need to find some iron ore. I'm holding my little taser rod, and looks like we've got some, looks like the locals are not exactly excited to see me. So we're gonna take care of them for
alien things.
Remember
What the hell are
about
those?
working in a factory where you have to fight? Oh, geez. Okay, that's one of you.
Oh, he's
They
pretty
get
low
ya?
on HP.
I got you all right. I'm
He
also
got him.
picking up leaves whenever I can. I'm not really sure what they're for yet. I'm sure it'll reveal itself to me. Oh, pale berries, huh? What can I do with this pile? Can
Eat
I?
it.
Okay, it's inside me now. Gave me a little health. What might this be? Oh, is it a creature? Oh, it's a creature. Oh, I didn't like. All right, fine. Look, sir, I just want to start my factory, and you're stopping me. I'm looking on my compass there, and there's a little icon telling me where to go. Oh yeah, we're getting better at this. I'm not afraid of these things at all anymore.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, now I got a taste for blood. Come here, you. Oh, I love it. Big ol' arms,
What the
tiny
hell?
little hawk face. Come here. If I just keep hitting this guy in the butt, can I take him out? Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Are you stuck on the landscape? Come here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This feels kind of bad, actually. This is like a factory building game, and I've turned it into like innocent creature torment.
Kill all the
now I
innocent
feel
things.
bad. Oh. There he goes. Whoa.
Has, like,
oh, hey,
jiggle-
look at that.
oh, you can bounce on
off
it.
this
What the
dude.
hell?
Oh, this is gonna get me killed. That's all that's gonna happen here. Is this is how I die. Oh no.
Oh, no, it
no.
despawned.
Oh no. Oh, my legs. Oh, I deserved it. Hey, what's this?
Should have had titanium legs.
You're lucky up there that I can't just kill you. I guess we should make a factory. Okay, so we need to get iron ore. So I'm using my scanning thing. As you can see, it's going far and wide. It picked up a bunch of ore everywhere. We're gonna go to the one heading this direction,
Go to that
130
flat
meters
place
away. Give me it. Okay, let's build the hub, the heart of your factory. This is where you complete fix-it milestones to unlock additional blueprints of buildings, vehicles, parts, equipment, etc. Okay, well, sure, we'll put it right here. It's probably a horrible spot, so let's do it. Done.
Yeah.
Ta-da! Check it out. Okay, friends, guess what? It's time to access the hub terminal. I see. So we've got all these milestones. We need to be able to upgrade this all the way to get to tier 1, and it looks like we're eventually going to make a space elevator. Okay, we're selecting hub upgrade 1. It needs some iron rods. To make iron rods, we need iron ingots. To make iron ingots, can just make them because I have iron ore. Oh, there you go. You just hold down
Don't
the
need to
button.
smelt
I
them
just
or
crafted
anything.
Forever. Now we need 10 iron rods, so that's what I'm making now. Take those 10 iron rods, put them back over here. Have 10 iron rods. Upgrade hub. Done and done. Things are starting to look a little bit spruce around here. Okay, now we're selecting hub upgrade 2, which requires iron plates, iron rods, and wire. So now it's time to build an equipment workshop. Put you right, I don't know, here, I guess? I don't know what makes sense. Okay, so here's our equipment workshop. We're gonna build a portable miner, but to do that, we need copper wire and cabling. So we're looking for copper ore now, so we're gonna switch our scanner over here to copper. Ta-da! Finding a lot of iron ore here. I'm still looking for the copper ore, though. Limestone. Okay. This looks like something beautiful.
The mining
Sulfur,
with like a screwdriver
I'm sure all this
is so
stuff will
weird.
come in handy. Copper. Whack, whack, whack. This is one of those games where you kind of have to start out slow, where you're mining everything yourself, but as you start to automate everything, it gets a lot more exciting because you spend most of your time time just trying to find ways to streamline the process, which I guarantee you is more fun than it sounds. Now that we have enough copper, we can go back and actually start crafting some other stuff. Let's make some copper ingots. As I make them, you can see how much wire I can make. Okay, so now let's make some wire. Boop, 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 boop. So now we're making the iron rods. Now let's go ahead and take a bunch of that stuff, put it into this guy here. 10 of those, 10 iron plates, 50 copper wire, upgrade. Oh, would you look at that, huh? Okay,
we got a roof over our head.
Gonna need a couple more things. Our scanner can now search for limestone, which is nice. But the first thing we're gonna do is, now that we have our copper, we can make one of these portable miners.
Okay.
First, let's make some cabling, and done. Now I'm gonna take my portable miner here, which is covering my entire view. I think it goes right here, right? That's how it goes?
Yeah, it
Just gonna go to town on it? What are you gonna do? Oh yeah, there it goes, there it goes.
And it's
oh yeah, look at that beaut, huh? You just keep doing what you do. I love you. So because we have limestone, we can go ahead and start making concrete right now. We need 10 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we'll make more cables. And now I need to make reinforced iron plates. This is a game of recipes, right? So to make the reinforced iron plates, I'm gonna need the regular iron plates, but also 24 screws. So I need 2 more iron plates. There's 1, and that's more than 2. But I also need 75 regular iron plates. So let's go ahead and just make a ton of ingots here. And I can make a smelter, which I'm gonna use to make ingots faster here. For now, I'm just gonna put this thing right here, because that makes no sense, but whatever. So if I tell it I want iron ingots, and I give it all of my iron, but now it's gonna need power. So first we gotta make biomass out of my leaves here. Good thing I was picking those up the whole time. And I'm gonna put my biomass over here into the biomass burner. Have some biomass. So now that is burning. We're gonna turn it off for now because it's not actually connected to anything. Okay, so we're gonna take our power here. Oh, I can just run it straight to this. Perfect. There we go. So now I've connected these 2 things like that. Now, if I'm led to believe correctly, that means when I turn this guy on, it's running some power now, and this guy is running, and it should be taking the ingots I gave it. Perfect. It's just making ingots for me. Gonna make some screws. Now I can make some reinforced plate, and now I have enough stuff.
Just trying to automate everything, kind of like
upgrade the hub. Ta-da! Look at that. Look how complete this thing is looking, huh? I've actually got like a living quarter now with 2 beds. I don't know if I can use any of this stuff, but I'm glad it's here. So the thing I want to figure out is, how do I get this to get over to this without me having to do anything? I'm gonna bring out my little tool here, take it back, build our smelter right here like this, so that the input is on the left and the output is on the right. Ta-da! We're gonna build a constructor, and we're gonna put that like right there. And now we're gonna connect them with this here conveyor belt. So now it's processing the ore, and it's just taking it right on over to here. So let's turn on the constructor here, and let's tell it to just make iron plates for a while. So now it's just making the iron plates as they come through. See, isn't that nice? Just keeps on going. Nothing's connected here on the other end, so I would just open it up, and I would like take the iron plates for now. But what I want to do is figure out how to get this guy to deliver stuff right into there, so I don't even have to touch this stuff. For now, though, we're trying to do hub upgrade 4. Upgrade hub. Oh, I bet this miner thing is how we do it. Cool, we have 2 of these things now. Okay, so we're going to select hub upgrade 5. This is the next thing we need to do. Our objectives are not all that crazy. It's just a lot more of what we were already building. As great as this guy's been, we are going to replace it with this miner here. We're going to put it right there like that. There we go. Let's go ahead and make some more conveyor belts. So that's going to go from there over to there like that.
See, there we go.
Now it's just gonna mine that, and I don't have to do anything. So while this production's going on, I think it would behoove me to find some copper ore around here. 100 meters and some change away. This one up here is as close as we're gonna get. So first, let's get the good stuff out of the way here. You know, that's not too far away. We'll just, you know, conveyor belt it all the way over there. Okay, so that was kind of a taste how the game is supposed to be played, but I think with this next machine, we can find a way to make it a little bit more our style. Let's go on a magical journey. Okay, let's take it to about there. Oh yeah. How stupid will this game let me get? Like, can I just run this around?
Really dumb.
It's like, no, don't stop it. So let's see if I like put it like that. There we go. Okay, so we'll put that like that. And now I'll use you to turn. Great. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, yep. Don't fight me on this. Okay. I love watching it catch up with me too. Oh, can I thread the needle under it? Oh yeah, we can. See if we can't get that to come back up here.
Why are you doing
this? All right, so if I put a ramp
it's so
like
inefficient.
this. Oh yeah, these ramps are gonna allow for a next level nightmare. Let's connect you over. Oh yeah. Wait, can I have it? Oh, that's just the finest. You can rest the conveyor belt on another conveyor belt. Compliments to the chef. This might take a little doing because the game wants to do this the correct way. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's put it right there like that. Obviously, it should have to loop back around and through. It's like tying your shoes, except it's a conveyor belt. So it wouldn't really be us to just run a wire from here to there, which is what we need to do for power. So we're gonna do it the way I see that will look the most cosmetically appealing. You know, I thought it would look worse than it does.
Yeah,
it actually,
doesn't look that bad.
It's stupid.
Yeah, it's
but at least
dumb.
there's some uniformity to it. And then we're just gonna have one long one that goes from here all the way to home base. Okay, so we're gonna put our smelter right there, looking great. And we'll actually connect that so that it actually does something. We're gonna put the constructor a little bit further away.
My
we'll
question
go ahead
is, what
and
are you gonna
connect
do about
the
the
conveyor
biomass?
belt in the most roundabout way possible.
I'm assuming he has
Okay,
to
let's turn
put
on
it
the
in
machine
the
and I'll tell you
machine.
how long it takes. It's coming to life. Here comes the first piece of ore. It's already been 1:45, and this is how far the ore has gotten. All you gotta do when you're making these conveyor belts is you have to ask yourself, what would an LA freeway look like? Here we are, 3 minutes in. The most beautiful piles of copper ore you've ever seen. I'm really pleased to see it's able to clear this little hump here. Here we go, here we go, here we go. This is the very first piece of ore to make it. You wanna know how long it took to get here? 5 minutes, 15 seconds. Oh, but its journey isn't done yet. It's still gotta go down this conveyor belt too. There it goes. The very first pile of ore, finishing its long journey. It only took 6.5 minutes. And there we go. And now we just need 500 wire. Oh, my storage container. Look at this. Oh yeah, we're gonna need one of these for sure. Well, no sense in stopping the nightmare now. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we'll just put that right there like that. Okay. Why am I like this? Okay, and now this. Wait, can I really just extend it all the way over there? Oh yeah. Look at that. The journey of these spools is a cruel one. They need to get up to that little container up there.
I can see where this is
takes
going.
Them all the way over here. Past this. Goes right up around here. Nice tight little bend right there. Back down. All the way over here. And finally to their home. You know, at this point, I feel like this section right here is a little lacking. There we go. That's much better. Like this opening just needs to connect to this opening. So obviously the journey that should take is go all the way around, past the thing that's actually being produced, underneath the thing that's being produced, all the way around, over, up, and then finally it goes to where it's being produced. Right? That makes all the sense in the world, doesn't it? Okay, now that we've created that abomination, let's go ahead and finally finish Hub Upgrade 5. And as a quick refresher, the things we needed were iron plates, iron rods, copper wire, and concrete. Here's your spools, here's your rods, plates, and here's your concrete. Upgrade. Well, that's exciting looking. So the thing that got added here is something called MAM, the molecular analysis machine, where I can go ahead and give it some of the things that I've collected over time. Let's go ahead and give it a pale berry right now and see what happens. Begin analysis. Cool, it'll analyze it for the next 5 minutes. Hopefully we'll get some more information on it. So we finished tier 0. Over here we've got tier 1 where they give us new milestones that we're supposed to reach. Tier 2, it also looks like we've got some other fun stuff. An assembler, a rotor for making a motor, chainsaw, jump pads. We've only really touched upon some of the things that we can do here. But let me know if you want to see more Satisfactory. This game is a blast. I want to promise to you that I won't make everything look this stupid in the future, but I think we all know we're just going to try and make it look even dumber. And hey, we can say what we want, but it totally works. Kinda. So that's gonna do it for this episode of Let's Game It Out. As always, I am Josh, and I will see you next time.
Okay, I want to see what happens next. So we're gonna.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Game It Out. I am Josh, and we are doing more Satisfactory today. To catch you up, if you haven't seen the last episode, all you really need to do is look at this mess here. This is one of them assembly line games where you find efficient ways to extract minerals and then process them, or in my case, do it in the dumbest way possible. The overall goal, I think, is that we are trying to build a space elevator. Last time we got some of the way there. We finished off all of tier 0, and now we're moving on to tier 1 and 2, which is going to allow us to do all kinds of fun stuff like utility stuff and logistics stuff. But look at that, after we unlock these 2 tiers, that's when the space elevator begins. And obviously, that's when the fun begins. Each milestone to unlock, we have to get the materials down below where it says milestone cost. It's stuff that we've made before, iron plates, iron rods, wire. The goal we're going to set is for this one, because it gives us a conveyor splitter and a conveyor merger, which I think is going to be really helpful. Here's how we're going to get that stuff. We have these machines doing all the work for us. They get power from here. It goes on over to this machine here, which is mining iron ore. Sends it down this conveyor belt into this next machine. This machine melts it down. It sends the beautiful piles of ingots to the next machine, and this thing constructs what I ask it to. In this case, it's these iron plates, and all the plates are then collected into this container. We're doing the same thing for copper over at this abomination here.
For wires.
What is that? Whoa, get away from my stuff, dude. Oh, also, we're on an alien planet. So once again, things don't need to be as crazy as I made this. So while we could make everything streamlined like I have the iron stuff, we're probably gonna make everything crazy like this, or crazier. Hopefully crazier. Okay, let's unlock logistics here. Give it 500 copper wire, 200 pipe, and 200 sheets of metal. Here we go. Ready for launch.
What the
launch
hell?
pod. All right, push. Where are you going? Wait, where are you going? Pod will return in 2.5 minutes. The good news is I can now make these conveyor splitters and these conveyor mergers. Oh, here it comes again. Welcome back. Where did you go? Looking at the milestone cost for all these things, they're all the same. It's just plating and pipes and copper. We can do this super fast, actually. All we really need to do is just gather the supplies, then we're all good.
There's
Which means
nothing
we
else?
need to make our stuff with peak efficiency. I noticed that the smelter here, when the iron ore gets to it, it starts to pile up. I mean, you can just look at it and see that the ore is coming in at a faster rate than these things are coming out. So we're gonna split this off, give it 2 machines. First, let's put down another smelter. We're gonna put a conveyor splitter down. I guess right about here, why not? All right, connect the conveyor belt. And now we're gonna send the ore. One goes here, and the other goes here. And they kind of clip through each other because that's the kind of operation we're running here. And then for our little storage guy, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna split that off too. We're gonna give it the conveyor merger. I'll put a second constructor down. Kind of horrible looking like that. Connect this conveyor belt to there. Okay, now we have 2 things of ingots coming out like that. And then connect this to that, and this to that. And the side that it all pops out of will go into the storage thingy. But in the process of adding all of this stuff, I appear to be tripping a fuse, which if I just pull this it's like, okay, and then it just kind of trips again over and over. So we're gonna have to add another source of power here, which is the biomass burner. We'll go ahead and put this eyesore up here. There it is, flying into existence. Nothing's being tripped anymore. Everything's working as intended. And now what we've got is we've got 2 machines here putting out ingots. We got 2 machines putting out these little iron thingies. Great. Next milestone we're gonna do is utility, because it gives us biofuel, the most energy efficient form of biomass. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, bye. Okay, now what I do is I take all the leaves I collected, I turn it into biomass, and I take that biomass and I turn it into biofuel. And then I take all that biofuel and I just shove it into these machines here. Here, take it. Because we have such efficient machines now, we have all the materials we need to just keep on going, so we're gonna select the milestone personal storage, give it all the materials it wants, and live life to its fullest. Alright, fantastic. We can build personal storage boxes. They did already give us one, but more is always better. Can I just put it on the other one? Okay, well, let's put it second best place, just kind of out there in the open for everyone to enjoy. And now we're gonna select the last thing of tier 1. Launch again. That takes care of all of tier 1. Moving on to tier 2. Wait a minute, I can just build the space elevator now? Look at that, the stuff it needs isn't even that hard. We'll get that. Okay, new objective. We need to get that space elevator placed ASAP. So to make the space elevator, we're gonna need 500 concrete. To do that, we're gonna need something called limestone. We have a space to get it here, and I have these little portable miners set up right here, but they require some babysitting, so we're just gonna pick these guys up, and we're gonna put down one of the big ones. There it is, look at that, place it right there. Ta-da! And we'll go ahead and connect power from there to there. So if our limestone mining thingy is right here, and our facility is right up there, probably the smartest thing to do is connect a conveyor belt here that just goes straight up there, similar to where the power line is. But we're not gonna do that. What we're gonna do is aim it the other direction and have some fun.
Of course.
Let's see, we're gonna just take it over here, and we're gonna put it right there, ramp it right there like so. Okay, it's a good start. Basically, I want to get up there. I think we can do it. Hey, good news, if you vaporize whatever was beneath it, you can just have this thing floating in midair, just like God intended. Okay, looks like it's flowing as needed. All the ore just comes right over here, then it hangs out on this water slide for a while. What do you think, dude? You think it's peak efficiency? So once you get past this part over here, it comes on over here, and because I hate myself, I went ahead and put the smelter right here, floating in midair uncomfortably. Funny story, turns out we can't smelt limestone yet. I'm sure that'll unlock shortly, I hope. But until then, this thing is unfortunately jammed. So what I'm gonna do temporarily is put a storage container up here. We're gonna remove this part of the conveyor belt, and we're gonna add a conveyor belt going right into the storage container there. So at least we'll be collecting all of this limestone in the meantime. Oh, and in case you're wondering, it takes about 12 minutes for the ore to get from start to finish. Okay, so let's go ahead and unlock the color
minutes.
gun now. As always, just hand over
So
all the things it
efficient.
wants and launch that bad boy into space. Bye. Have a good trip.
Bye.
All right, I gotta build me this color gun. Gimme. Here we go. Here we go. Color gun. Color gun. Color gun. Color gun. There it is. My color gun. Ooh, look at all these colors we can have. Ooh, 3 shades of pink. He's still my heart. Let's go with the dark pink. And obviously, no color gun is complete without color cartridges. Ta-da! It's like a paintball gun. Well, it looks like a paintball gun because it pretty much is a paintball gun. So wow. Okay.
Oh,
you
that
just
was
shoot everything
fast.
and it just changes color. I like it. Now, a smart person would use this stuff to color code things. But right now, I'm just doing it for funsies. How far can this reach? Can I hit this guy way over here? Oh yeah.
Wow.
Next, we're gonna work on obstacle clearing because it gives us a
No
chainsaw.
bullet drop.
All right, let's go use it on. Oh, I need fuel. Let's just go take it from our machine. I can't wait. There we go. Oh boy. All right, let's go try this guy out. Can I use it on my own buildings? It won't let you use it on your own stuff. Oh, but this all looks promising. Come here. Yep. Carve right through. Okay, there we go. I like that it just kind of blows up. What about these guys? Can I do it to these guys too? Yep. Okay. Thankfully, he leaves his right hand free to continue to just swipe leaves at the same time he runs around. Oh, you want some? Is it go time? Yeah. Come here. You want a piece of this? I don't think you can fight with this thing,
what?
which is most
Why?
unfortunate. Wow, that really makes a lot of wood, doesn't it? So I'm just waiting on my production to make enough stuff so we can unlock the rest of the tiers. But while we do that, I have another project we're gonna work on. We have over here 3 ore deposits, and we're gonna add those into our factory. So let's get this stuff out of the way first. Okay, so that exposes 1 and 2 and 3. We're gonna put these miners on them. There we go. There's one of them. There's the second one. There's the third one. There's all 3 of them. Okay, so hold on this for a second. We're gonna add some more production stuff. Man, this is a lot of running though. This going back and forth is getting real tiresome. So I think it's time to unlock the jump pads. Jump pads come to me. So like if I want to get over here quick, I'm assuming that means I just take a jump pad and put it right here like that. Do I just jump on this and yep, here we go.
There we go.
Oh, you know, I
That means
really
he's
didn't
gonna
think
die.
about this. Huh, it's weird, I appear to be dead. Well, at least we know exactly where we're gonna land. So if I were to like put a jump pad back the other direction, I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Okay, there we go.
No.
I think I aimed it right so that, yep, landed right on it. Okay then, I understand. Just gotta move this back a little bit. This should about do it. Let's try this. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go, gonna land right on it. Oh yeah, it just launches you right back. Let's try one of these jelly pads now. I think that should be
The
about
landing pad,
right.
yeah.
Look at that, it's a big jello mold. No way I can screw this up. That works just great. This is very nice. Much better for getting around. So pretty much for the moment, we're gonna make this probably better. I took these 3 mining stations, set them up so it's still pulling ore, and it's gonna send them through these 3 smelters here, and then it's gonna send them all into these containers with the ingots. So at least I'm collecting ingots while we go. I'm also sorry to say, but I don't think there's a way to launch stuff off of a jump pad. We're gonna finish the final tier 2 milestone part assembly, and give me the launch codes. Okay, that's cool. Well, we unlocked all these tiers. Let's go back to working on the space elevator, which is going to require a bunch of stuff that we can easily get right now. So let's get right to it. In order to assist production, we're going to actually do something over here with these conveyor belts. We're going to set up some constructors right here so we can start making the stuff we need. So we put 3 constructors down just like so. And in a typical inefficient way, we're going to go ahead and make a weaving thingy of belts. The ingots pop out of the containers here. They go through the assemblers over here as fast as they can. We have 2 assemblers making iron plates and 1 making iron rods. They all go into one little junction thing over here, and they all get fed into this guy here, which is slowly but surely collecting everything.
It is,
and of course, the next step to that is we need to get this back over to home base over yonder, so we're gonna have to run some conveyor belts. Okay, so I finished building out this conveyor belt. I don't really know where to begin. It's kind of a disaster. I mean, it just goes for a while. When I look over at the mess, it just gets worse and worse and worse. None of this is necessary, by the way. My frame rate. So I kind of just weaved it in with the other stuff, and it just, you know, oh god, I don't even know where it starts and ends at this point. Like, it kind of comes and goes wherever it pleases. Comes up here for a little while, all the way up here, and then back down. While I'm up here, I should point out that my limestone production has gotten really advanced. I've had so much build up over time. I had to build several containers like so, and the way it works is the conveyor belt brings it into the first level, and to make sure it doesn't get filled up, it exits out, swirls back around, goes to the second level, and through a series of building upon itself like a coiled snake, it eventually finds its way up to the third one. Anyway, back to this guy. It eventually makes its way all the way over here, reaches back over to the mainland, as we'll call it, and now we're back in familiar territory. We find that it eventually meets up here with the little junction box thingy, and it shoves all of it into this nice container over here. And there it is, all of our extra materials. Now that that's handled at long last, let's make the space elevator. But where to put it? So if our main base is up there, let's just put it near this abomination. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, here we go. There it is, space elevator. Amazing. All kinds of materials flying in to take care of it. And scene. There's our space elevator. What's it doing? Is it like a transformer? Looks like some legs doing something weird. What is it? Kind of unsightly.
Oh,
whoa,
it's like catching.
Oh, now those legs are holding a, let's forget the legs thing I was talking about. Okay, well now I can't unsee that. Are you done doing your business? Okay, so we need to configure the space elevator. Project assembly platform. Delivery will unlock tiers 3 and 4. This is it? I can totally do that. Hold on. I'm not even gonna automate this. I'm just gonna build them right now. Eventually though, I will automate this.
I wonder if it's better
Let's
to
go
just
load this thing up. Okay, so load. Now let's seal
like
it.
Instead of
there they
automating
go.
it.
Okay, bye. Is it time
I
to
wonder
send?
what's faster.
Let's do it. There goes the parcel up the space elevator, I assume.
What
space
the hell
elevator's
is
having
happening?
a little conundrum over there. Is it doing what it needs to do? Is that the package going away? Okay, I'm gonna assume that did it. Let's go back and check out what the new tiers look like. That unlocked tiers 3 and 4. Let's see what kind of fun stuff we have here. Oh wow, look at this. This is where stuff gets good. We have a tractor which can move on its own.
Hell yeah.
Truck station for the tractor. Coal power. Oh no, there's a better conveyor belt. Well, looks like we got a project ahead of us, right?
All the conveyor belts.
Fit all of our old conveyor belts with new ones. Oh, and would you look at that? There's a Mark III conveyor belt. Why would I even bother with the Mark II one if I know there's a Mark III I can go to? So it looks like we got lots of goals here, lots to accomplish. I feel pretty okay with the crime against humanity we did over there with that conveyor belt system. But I know that next time we're gonna have to kick it up a notch.
It's gonna be even worse,
brainstorm what we can do next. If you have any suggestions for what we can do to make this even sillier, go ahead and place those in the comments. So that's gonna do it for this episode.
Just whenever he looks over there,
As always, I am Josh, and I will
tell
see
the
you
FPS just drops. Okay, this is the last one I'm gonna do for the day.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Game It Out. I am Josh and we are doing some Satisfactory today. Satisfactory is a game where you make efficient machines, or in our case, the dumbest machines imaginable. We started with normal-ish looking machines that had at least some semblance of order to them. Doing things normal is like the last thing on the list though. So after getting the hang of it, we took an efficient procedure and made it a little extraneous. But at least you can kind of see what's going on here, right? It's taking raw copper, it's turning it into copper ingots, and then it's turning it into spools of copper. Easy peasy-ish. But not content with that, we went ahead and took it another step, and we took a rather easy process of making iron rods and iron plates and made it a little bit complicated, and that's pretty much what we're gonna keep doing. Last episode, we also built the space elevator, which is this hulking beast right here.
Oh my
Space elevator demands a sacrifice to unlock new stuff. Right now, it wants 500 modular frames and 150 motors. Those aren't so much hard to come by, so much as it's gonna take a while to produce them, so we're gonna make the machines that will do it all for us. Back at home base here, we also have a machine that will unlock different things as soon as we give it the right materials. Basically, we select one of these milestones here, we unlock it via the milestone cost, and then it'll unlock some select things. This one's pretty interesting. It'll unlock a tractor I think we can either automate or hopefully drive it around. We have a machine that we're going to use that we didn't use last time called the assembler, which we feed it 2 components and it'll make the stuff for us. That's going to require us to fix a couple of things though. Right now we have this cargo unit collecting both iron rods and iron plates. We're gonna have to separate this out so it's only feeding iron rods so we can push it through with screws to the assembler. But this disaster here starts a long way back. Let's take a quick sprint across this conveyor belt to show what a mess I've made over here. You know, I made this bed so I gotta sleep in it, but basically what happened is I have a bunch of machines way the hell over here making the rods and the plates, and I had them feeding all the way over to home base where we just were because I kind of wanted everything centrally located over there. So this stuff takes a pretty massive journey. I think it takes like 15 minutes to get from start to finish because I have to go through all this nonsense. So this is the beginning of the iron plates and the iron rods. It's this ore. We got 3 piles that get fed into these 3 machines here. They get shot out as to iron ingots here. They go into these 3 machines here, of which 2 of them are making plates and 1 is making iron rods. They all get pushed into this little merger unit here. All this stuff goes into this storage container, which then pops out the other end here and has that horrible, horrible journey in the background there. This game is all about efficiency for other people. For us, it's it's about taking this problem and making it worse. Well, also we're on an alien planet, ruining its ecology, basically. So pretty much our first task is going to be to separate out the plates and the rods. And I can think of a pretty easy way to do that. Yeah, we're just not going to feed rods into this thing anymore. For now, the rods are just going to pile up here. This thing is now only spitting out plates. Over time, the rods will disappear from this conveyor belt. And hey, you know what? Let's send these rods individually the only way I know how. Let's build an entire second conveyor belt system for them. All we gotta do is move this like
put it over it.
The best part about the conveyor belt system in this game is it really lets you just put this stuff wherever you want. I think the idea is you can make it like diverse and normal and stuff, but that's not really what we do. So instead we abuse what they allow us to do. One of the comments I got was that we should try and see how high this thing can go, and I can think of no better way to do that than to try it on our blessed rods here. So like I think if we just do a U-turn like that, just making a nice coil of pipe here. The best part about this so far is I know it's gonna look terrible. So it turns out we're a little too close to the space elevator, and when that happens, we actually can't keep building, and it turns out I can just reposition the space elevator. So if I just grab this whole thing, does it just disappear? Yep. There it goes.
Bye, space elevator.
Let's reposition the space elevator a little bit farther away. Look at that, we get to watch it build again. There we go, just a little bit further away. Surely I won't get close to it again. Still working on the tallest conveyor belt ever. While I'm working on it, let's go ahead and get the assembler set up. We can have it building stuff while we continue to work on that. Okay, we'll just put our assembler down right there like that. We're gonna feed it these beautiful rods. So before we send it straight into here, we're gonna do something a little more awkward first. We're gonna use a conveyor splitter. We're gonna send the rods into the conveyor splitter here. Here they come. One of these sides will indeed split rods right here into the assembler. Meanwhile, we're gonna set up a constructor over here, and we're gonna run one of the other splits right on over to the constructor. And we're gonna set this constructor to make screws. And then we will connect the thing that makes screws right on over to the assembler. Why screws, you ask? Here's our assembler, and we're gonna need to make all of these things. To make rotors, we need iron rods, which we're already making, and we're gonna need screws. And to make reinforced iron plate, we're also gonna need those screws. Because then eventually, we're gonna need to make these modular frames that are also going to need reinforced iron plate. So it's just gonna do us a world of good to have a lot of screws going on. Right now, I have rods and screws both going into the assembler, and now we're gonna set the assembler to make a bunch of rotors. There we go. Things are slowly feeding into this machine. The assembler's making them for us. Now we can watch as our beautiful rotors come out. And you know, actually, no sense in stopping there. Let's set up another assembler so it can be working while we mess around with something else. And instead of having the screws feed into just this one machine, we're gonna erase this part. We're gonna put down a lovely splitter here. One of the screws goes over there, and the other screw goes into that assembler. I've also adjusted my 3 constructors over here to only make plate now, which you can see is filtering into this guy here, and we're gonna send that into the other end of this assembler, and we're gonna set this assembler to make reinforced plate. And now we can watch the miracle of life as our beautiful reinforced plate makes its way down the conveyor belt. Okay, brace yourself, because the frame rate gets real bad. Oh no. Spent a few hours building this out, and I can't tell you how high you can build something because I never got there, but I can tell you that it can go at least this high. It kind of eclipses the space elevator at this point. Something tells me you can go a lot higher up, but it's just the frame rate gets so bad that I just can't do much to get there. Bro. I have to like look away from the thing just to not get killed by the frame rate. Let me give you a quick tour of it. It's to my advantage to stare straight out at the beautiful scenery, because if I look straight up, this is what happens. Oh mercy. Hello slideshow. My God. Actually get these rods going somewhere, so I have to at least try to finish this conveyor belt in some way. Just gotta keep on climbing. And here we are. It's pretty beautiful up here. That's nice. You turn around and decide you want to see into the heart of the beast. Oh God, I fell. Oh no. God, my frame rate. What's happening to my guy? Yep, there he goes. There he goes. We're actually too high to be able to just build anywhere else but back down the way we came. So that means pull out our guy here. How far can I just launch this thing down? Pretty far, as it turns out. I'll just skip ahead because it's gonna be a lot of this. It's gonna be a lot of this one frame per second stuff. Look at that. Towards the bottom, you can see my handiwork. That's what's eventually gonna bring the rods back over to us. Millions of years when it finally gets through this whole cyclone. I wonder how long that takes. And for maximum irony, I've just run this thing in a straight path to where it's supposed to go. Now, the silver lining is we have all these plates we can use to upgrade stuff instantly. Not only do we have all those reinforced plates, but we also have all of these rotors. My God, this thing can basically blot out the sun now. That side of the map is now totally quarantined. We're gonna have to start building over here somewhere. Let's go ahead and unlock whole power. This sure sounds exciting, so let's give it some cabling. string and some copper wire and a bunch of rotors.
You did this to yourself, Josh.
Launch it. Well, would you look at this? We have a vehicles tab now. And there's our tractor.
Ooh, the tractor.
Well, let's build a tractor. Oh, look how cute it is. I'm going to put it right here where I might not be able to get it out. There it is.
Perfect.
I didn't realize we'd be able to see my little dude here. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Oh, good. It has a horn. Oh,
Meep,
yeah,
meep.
here we go. Oh, this is the life. And I'm stuck already.
Amazing.
Maybe I can make it out right here, huh? Uh-huh.
I doubt it.
There we go. That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
maybe,
Easy,
maybe.
Easy, easy.
Yeah.
All right. We can also locate coal now, which is what we're going to do. Tell me where the coal is.
Where
Really?
the coal
no
at?
coal anywhere. Wait, oh, there's
Oh,
coal.
right over
606 meters. Let's go,
That's
boy.
so
oh,
far.
You know, I don't have enough fuel for this. Let's back up real quick. Uh-oh. I seem to have left the gas pedal going.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, it's fine. It's just hanging out over here.
Yeah, it's
I
fine.
guess it's making a home for itself. I'm gonna let it have some alone time while I get some more fuel for it. I'm definitely gonna have to get rid of this thing at some point. I can't actually like play the game.
That is
this thing
kinda
here.
crazy.
Like, everything is just chopping so bad. The next thing we're gonna upgrade is to the rebar gun. So let's go ahead and feed it all the things at once. There we
Rebar
go.
gun.
And launch. And let's
Like
go
an
over here to our
actual gun?
workshop and build the gun. All right,
That
rebar
shoots
gun, come to
rebar?
me. Oh, look at that, huh?
That's
There we
kinda
go.
cool.
Put a piece of oh wow. I'm just gonna
Wow.
fire it at my own equipment. Why not? Yep, that's rebar, all right. Can't wait to use my single fire rebar shooting thingy on a creature that didn't deserve it. All right, where's the car? Hello, car? You out here? Oh, there you are. Did you tire yourself out or what? Oh, geez, sorry. All right, we're nice and refueled. Let's get out of here. There we go. There's the coal, heading straight towards it. Oh, it's
Perfect.
just right over here? Why did I take the car for this? Whatever. Out of the way, nature. I don't care if there's a drop-off. This is the way to the coal. You tell me where the coal is, Oh, that's not good. You think the vehicle's gonna be okay? Yeah, I'm
I
sure the
don't
vehicle
think-
will be okay. In heaven. Oh, no. All my stuff. I like how it shows me where my body is. Like, I don't think there's any coming back from that, but I guess let's go
Where-
check.
what
Oh,
did
how
he-
considerate.
oh.
All my stuff is just
Oh,
right here.
okay,
Hey,
that's
do you
not
guys want to
bad.
bring back the car, too? Car would be nice. Well, while I'm out here, sans car now, I might as well see if I can find that coal anyway. Easy, guys. Easy, fellas. Damn it, that's where the coal is over there?
How the
Well,
hell
no
are you
wonder the
supposed to
car
get
couldn't
over
get
there?
over here. Is there any way over here? You know, I'm starting to think there's no way over there. Sometimes
I mean,
I'm looking around
conveyor
and I'm
belt,
like,
right?
uh-oh, am I lost? Do I have like a guiding star or something? Oh yeah, I sure do. On the plus side, the Grand Cyclone has finally started to deliver rods. Okay, so I restarted the game. That seems
Finally.
to have helped the frame rate a little bit. I mean, unless I look right at it, but let's just
Unless
try
I
not
look
to do
right
that.
at
Before
it.
we go and build another Jeep and try to find that coal, let's start knocking out some milestones. We'll do this one just for the hell of it. It gives us
Nice.
Conveyor Belt Mark II, which
More
is great and
conveyor
all.
belts,
Transports
yeah.
up to 120 resources per minute, which is double the Mark 1, which is what we're using right now. But like if we click over to tier 4 here, we already have Logistics Mark
Yeah,
3,
so why
which will give us
even-
Conveyor Belt Mark 3, which transports up to 270 resources. Of course we're just gonna go straight to that, even though it needs like a bajillion motors, and I don't even know how to build those yet. But we'll learn. The motors, though, we do unlock. We just have to do steel production. We'll just go
Yeah.
ahead and give Logistics Mark II all the things it needs. And
All the things.
launch. While we wait for the pod to return so we can do another upgrade, let's find the best place to put car number 2 down. Again, we're still looking for coal. Quick scan. Let's see what we got. Let's see what's over here, 600 meters. That means we'll put the tractor right there. Look at that
Perfect.
beauty. Don't
New
face me
tractor.
that way. Turn it
no.
around.
There we
there
go.
I've got a good feeling about this. Whee! What's this thing? Out of the way.
Run
Yeah,
it
there we
over.
go. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Let's just
Perfect.
take the long way through the enchanted forest. How do I get up to the coal? Are you guys gonna force me to come back with conveyor belts? Because I'll do it. Oh, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Ooh. They don't seem to want me to get up there the natural
That was
way.
close.
That's fine. Let's head back to home base, pick up some supplies. Let's unlock another milestone. This time we're gonna do steel production, which is gonna unlock all kinds of good stuff, actually. And launch. Look at this new stuff I have here. Miner Mark II. Look at these crazy materials it needs.
120
Encased
resources per
industrial
minute.
beam, steel pipe, and then we've got this thing under smelters called the Foundry. Smelts
fan?
2 resources into alloy ingots. So we're gonna go
Ooh.
climb up to that coal the old-fashioned way, and then we'll see about extraction. Whoa, what the hell? What is this?
Is this
Looks
a
like a
crashed
crash
ship
site. Do
or
we have any
some shit?
stuff I can take? Ooh, reinforced plate. I'll take that. What are these? Are these beams? Can I have this? Ooh,
No.
some motors. I like it. What about some body parts? You got any body parts around here? Press E to open drop pod. Let's see. This is where we find the bodies, right? Battery broken. Ah, geez. We need to charge this thing just to open it? That's fine. I just happen to have all the materials to put a biomass burner down right here. Ta-da. Okay, let's just
Ta-da.
give this thing a little power. There we go. And now let's
Burn
What's
some
the problem?
fuel.
Oh, Jesus, are you serious? So we need something more powerful than that. Well, what if I hook up 2 of these things? The second burner right there. Put a power line right here.
How many of these is going to build?
That, and
oh, no.
this to that. 20 and 20, so 40 should do the trick. And now let's connect this power line to that. All right, nothing blew up. Let's see if that worked. There we go, operational again. Let's do this. Hello, what have we? A hard drive? Well, don't mind if I do. Well, we did it, boys. Close up all the resources. We're going home. I love that you can do this. I love that you can just suck up the whole factory, put it back in your pocket. All right, well, that was
turn the
great.
gun sideways.
Let's go get that coal now. We'll analyze that hard drive when we get back. So we need to get up there, and if making that tornado has taught me anything, conveyor belts can get that done. There's no way, right, that I can just take a conveyor belt and just aim it straight up here. Conveyor belts is too long. Okay, we'll see about that. There we go. Totally sound, driven by physics. Let's finally take a look at this coal up here. Oh, it's like untamed country up here. Here we go. Look, it's beautiful coal, which obviously we're just gonna send down a conveyor belt, and that's just gonna go right here. There we go. And to power that, we're gonna put a, look, a coal generator. Burns coal to generate electricity for your power grid. Has an input so feeding coal can be automated. I have a great idea. We're gonna build a coal generator right behind it. So between these two things, that way I'm gonna put a conveyor splitter right about there. I'm gonna run a conveyor belt from the front of this thing into the splitter, and I'm gonna have the other end of this feed right back into the machine. Put a little power line right there. Connect this guy to here. There it goes. Now here comes coal going this way. Goes into the splitter, heads right back in and powers itself. Oh yeah, that is fantastic. All right, we still got some stuff left to do, but I hope you enjoyed what I did this time around. That's gonna do it for this episode of Let's Game It Out. I will see you next time.
Bye, Josh. Well, that was enjoyable. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, remember to hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already, and comment if you like this model or not. Anyways, I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Shadows creep where the light won't go. This house is quiet, but it's not my home. Echoes linger, they don't let me sleep. The silence is loud and it cuts so deep.